Hello, social media. Welcome to Lakitatsharpe's famous inspirational minute. I thank you so much for being in here on today. Check out my books over at Amazon.com. Check out my website. Head over to my website for more inspiration. If you want me to coach you during this hour, feel free to connect with me and then send me a message or whatever. It'll tell you where to contact me. And also, if you want to support my ministry, feel free to shoot me an email and shoot me an email. If you want to donate to the ministry, check out the description box and it'll tell you where to send your donation. Okay, let's get started. I was a little distracted for a moment. But anyway, we're going to continue. We're going to keep going. Life happens, right? We're going to talk about relationships. Hello, everybody. Relationships. All right. How many of you are in a relationship? How many of you have been in a relationship, had been in a relationship, or however, you in a relationship? Now listen to this. It's not going to be peaches and cream all the time. It's not going to be peaches and cream all the time. Sometimes you may disagree and have a fight. Sometimes you may just disagree with each other. But the whole point of the matter is it's not going to be perfect every single day, because you're going to go through life and you're going to go through life challenges. You're going to go through something. You know, people give up so easily when it comes to a relationship. The moment you have a disagreement, you guys are calling it quits. You know, you guys are giving up. Let me talk about a relationship. Let me talk about being married. Let me talk about the loving, having a love for your partner, having the kind of love for your partner that when you're going through, you are still there. You know, when sometimes, you know, you might go through things in the relationship, but you love them through it all. You know, you forgive them and love them through it all. You go through some trying times, but you don't run away when you're going through. You know, you sit there and you stick it through. You know, unless in a situation where God is calling you guys to separate, for you to work on the relationship and for you to restore. For him to restore what has been broken in the relationship for times such like that or whatever. But what I'm saying is that in a relationship, it's not going to be peaches and cream all the time. You might not see eye to eye all the time. You know, you guys might wake up, you know, and, you know, things might not be perfect, you know, and you got to sit there and work your way through it so you guys can get back on the same wavelength, you know. And yeah, so just know that you're gonna go through a lot of different challenges in life, because you're going through with that person. You're going through life with that person. That person might be moody. That person might not feel good today. That girl or that boy, you know, might have problems they dealing with mentally. That life might be coming at them in some kind of way, so they might not be, you know, it might affect them at the moment where it's causing you guys to go through something together, you know. So, you know, you can't, you know, anything can happen in a relationship. When you get married, it's not going to be perfect all the time. It's not going to be perfect all the time. You know, you're going to have those moments. You know, you're going to have those moments. You know, once the wedding is over, real life comes in. You know, you dream of a wedding all your life. But when you get married, honey, when you get married and after that wedding is over, the relationship and life starts out. You know what I mean? I tell you this, is that, you know, check out my book, How to Be a Successful Wife. You know, I made a lot of mistakes when in my marriage. I made a lot of mistakes during my marriage, and you know, and I want you guys to learn from my mistakes that I've made in my marriage, as a young bride, and had I known the things that I know now, or what it takes to have a good marriage, on what it takes. Sometimes you go through things, but that don't mean you give up on each other. Sometimes your husband might be going through problems of his own, but you guys gotta intercede for one another. You guys gotta pray for one another. You guys gotta keep each other uplifted in the realm and pray for each other. The enemy doesn't want to see two people happily together and together as a union. So you gotta stand in the gap for your husband, for your wife, for God to be with them every step of the way. If you are separated, I have a great prayer for you for restoration for your marriage. You can reach out to me and send me an email, and I can email it to you or whatever. I'll be more than happy to help you, so you can pray that prayer over your marriage. So I want to let you know that it's not going to be, while you guys are holding hands every single day. It's not going to be like that. And if you are holding hands every single day, send me an email. But anyway, just know that you have your days. You have your days. You are human people, and we are different every single day. We might not wake up feeling good. You might not wake up feeling loving. You might not wake up. You might have had a baby and then you're like, I'm moody. Or maybe it's like, I don't feel like being involved right now, with my husband or with anybody. Or the husband might be getting off of work and he's tired. He don't feel like doing all that chatting and talking because he is tired. He don't work all day and provided for the family, and now he wants to rest. So as a wife, we have to respect our husbands, you know what I mean? And respect them, as they are getting off of work and coming home. You get what I mean? So just to let you know, it might not be peaches and cream all the time. It just might not be that, okay? Everything else, let me think about everything else that I wanted to tell you guys. Know that, you guys can make it through, but you guys got to be patient with each other. You guys got to be loving with each other. You guys got to be kind to one another. You guys got to be compassionate towards each other. You guys have to be so many different ways towards each other. You know what I mean? And this is what's going to help the relationship. This is what's going to help you guys stay connected. You know what I mean? So, which is very, very, very important. Very, very important. So just know it's not going to be fairy tale every day. It's not going to be fairy tale every day. Maybe at the beginning it might be fairy tale, but then when you start pushing through, and life throw a challenge at you to see and test your heart, because your heart will be tested. Oh yeah, your heart will be tested. In a marriage, in a relationship, you might see other women you like. You might see other men you like. And your heart will be tested for your wife. Your heart will be tested for your husband. Just know that. Anything else I want to say to you guys while I'm talking? Well, just know that if you really, really love each other, do not give up on him. If you really, really love each other, don't give up on her. Okay? Because if you really, really love him, it's worth the fight. Anything worth having, you have to go through a lot and work really hard, and it's very challenging. But if you love them, it's worth the love. I tell you. Yes. Love wins. Love wins. And prayer wins. So pray for them. You guys, I pray for you guys and your relationships, that they will be strengthened, that the blood of Jesus will cover you guys' relationship, and that God would be with you every step of the way, and no weapon that form against your marriage or your relationship shall prosper. I pray right now that you guys will have successful marriages and relationships moving forward. If you want me to coach you or counsel you, or you want me to listen to you, you have anything that's on your mind, connect with me during this hour, and I will be there for you. All right? Anyway, we are the chosen ones. We do right. We are right. We live right. We make a lot of mistakes, but we continue to move forward, because why? We are the chosen ones, baby. Bye-bye.